Hello guys, this is Amol Khedkar. I welcome you to this video. This is a very interesting and fast changing news article that I just came across, and this is a very important topic in terms of geopolitics. So I really wanted to give my opinion on this. This is an article from the New York Times. It says Erdogan signs decree allowing Hagia Sophia to be used as a mosque again. So the actual spelling of this mosque is Hagia Sophia, but the pronunciation is Hagia Sophia. So this is a very important mosque in Turkey, and Istanbul is literally like a city that spans across two continents. So Istanbul has always been a major city on the world stage, which was earlier called as Constantinople, and that's why I think Turkey is a very major player on the world stage. Turkey is also a part of the G20 countries, and as I have predicted in my previous videos, that after the coronavirus pandemic, many countries are going to start looking inward, and this is just another example of that. You can watch my video about what the world will look like after coronavirus. It's on this channel, and you will get an idea of what exactly I was predicting just a few months back. So what it says is that the decree came after a Turkish court revoked the site's 80-year-old status as a museum and is likely to provoke an international furor. So, for 80 years, this Hagia Sophia mosque or museum or church, it has gone through many different phases throughout its life. But after the Ottoman Empire collapsed, after that, when Ataturk was born to power in Turkey. After that, he made Hagia Sophia as a museum because that guy was secular. But right now, Erdogan is just trying to take it back to the old Orthodox ways of life, and that's why he's just converting Hagia Sophia back to a mosque. So this is that iconic monument, Hagia Sophia in Istanbul in April. This is a very important monument. It was one of the wonders of the world because it was like a magnificent building. I have been to Istanbul, I have been to Turkey. I have not seen this monument, but I have surely seen many other parts of Istanbul. So let's get started. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan issued a decree Friday ordering Hagia Sophia to be opened for Muslim prayers, an action likely to provoke international furor around a World Heritage Site cherished by Christians and Muslims alike for its religious significance, stunning structure, and as a symbol of conquest. So, yeah, this structure has literally such a big history. It literally goes back to the Crusades, to the Byzantine Empire, to the Roman Empire, to then the Ottoman Empire, and like insane. This city has this mosque has seen so many different things. It's just astonishing. And right now, the Orthodox president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, he officially is now converting this monument to a mosque, and the best thing about it is that this monument is also a World Heritage Site, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So if Erdogan converts this museum to a mosque, then this World Heritage Site title of Hagia Sophia will also be gone. But to be honest, if you ask me personally, I don't think Erdogan even cares that Hagia Sophia be a World Heritage Site. So he is very much concerned about how his image will look like in front of his people. So he really does not care whether it's a World Heritage Site or anything like that. The presidential decree came minutes after a Turkish court announced that it had revoked Hagia Sophia's status as a museum, which for the last 80 years had made it a monument of relative harmony and a symbol of the secularism that was part of the foundation of the modern Turkish state. If you don't know the history of Turkey, the modern Turkish state was formed by Mustafa Kemal Pasha Ataturk, and that guy was very secular. He had the option of being the Pasha, of being the the king of Turkey, which was formerly the Ottoman Empire, but he declined that, and that's why he wanted Turkey to be a secular country. But yeah, as I've said before, we are going back to the old things, and after the coronavirus, I can definitely tell you that each country is just going to look after itself. So this is just another example of that. Built in the 6th century as a cathedral, Hagia Sophia stands as the greatest example of Byzantine Christian architecture in the world, but it has seen a source of Christian Muslim rivalry, having stood at the center of Christendom for nearly a millennium, and then, after being conquered of the Muslim Ottoman Empire, when it was last used as a mosque. So, this city called Istanbul, which was also called Constantinople, has changed hands between Muslim and Christian empires for centuries. I mean, it has such a long history, and to be honest with you, Istanbul is the most important city on the world stage because Istanbul is the center point of Asia, Europe, and Africa. So, three continents literally converge in the city of Istanbul. That's why Istanbul is a very, very important city on the world stage, and that's why it has changed hands between Christians and Muslim empires for centuries. So, Mr. Erdogan's decree transferred control of the site to the Religious Affairs Directorate, sealing the removal of its museum status and allowing Hagia Sophia to become a working mosque once again. So what that means is that now once again Hagia Sophia will announce prayers. So if you know how that means, there's an azan in the Muslim culture where they announce the call for prayers from the mosque. So that has not happened in Hagia Sophia for the past 80 years. Do you understand the significance of this? Why is this such an important topic on the world stage? Is because for the past 80 years nothing like this has happened. And why is that? Because Ataturk said that Turkey is going to be a secular country, but now Erdogan is just scrapping all of that, and he's just saying that whatever happens, I'm not going to let these so-called liberals just dominate my agenda, and he's just going to do whatever he wants. It was a decision long sought by conservative Muslims in Turkey and beyond, but one which opponents say Mr. Erdogan intends to stir his nationalist and religious base as his popularity wanes after 18 years atop Turkish politics. So Erdogan is again like a strongman, and right now we are in the era of strongman presidents or strongman politicians. You can see them everywhere in the entire world. Trump is just one example of that. We have Erdogan, then obviously Saudi Arabia is a complete monarchy. You have Putin, you have Xi Jinping. There are many people all over the globe that are literally. You have Jair Bolsonaro, who recently got the coronavirus. So there are many people all over the globe who are literally just strongman politicians. And right now we are headed towards a world like this. In a post on Twitter that included a copy of the decree, Mr. Erdogan simply wrote, "Hayırlı olsun" or congratulations. So this is in Turkish language, which just says congratulations. Immediately after the announcement, a small crowd gathered outside Hagia Sophia, some of them chanting Allahu Akbar or God is great. Television footage showed police placing barriers across the entrance to the monument. So this is happening right now, like in real time, and this is the first channel that is bringing you this kind of news. So please don't forget to subscribe. Celebrations outside Hagia Sophia in Istanbul on Friday after a top Turkish court revoked the 6th century World Heritage Site's status as a museum. 6th century World Heritage Site. Just imagine this. This was built so long ago, and it has changed hands. It was earlier. It was built as a mosque. Then it was converted to a church. Then again it was a mosque. Then it was a museum, and now it has all again become a mosque. It was not immediately clear how the ruling would change life around the monument. Sevadet Yilmaz, spokesman for Mr. Erdogan's Justice and Development Party, known as the AKP, said the government would determine how to carry out the change. Mr. Erdogan is expected to make the final decision and may choose to hold prayers only on ceremonial occasions, as he did to mark the anniversary of the Ottoman conquest of the city in May. So Turkey, if you don't know, is the remnant of the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire was very big. It was one of the mightiest empires on the world stage. It was a transcontinental empire which spanned three continents: Europe, Africa, and Asia, and it literally had a caliphate. So if you don't know, caliphate is the one that controls Makkah and Medina. So all these things, Ottoman Empire was very big and huge, and now Erdogan is just trying to revive the Ottoman Empire somehow. But his supporters may demand freedom to enter the building for daily prayers. So yeah, this is again going to be just as per the women fancy of Erdogan, because Erdogan is a strongman president. If you don't know, Turkey also had a coup in 2016, which was completely abolished by Erdogan, and now he is more stronger than ever. That would potentially open up all kinds of complications, not least ticketing, since all visitors currently have to pay an entrance fee, a big money earner for the city, but something worshippers are likely to object to. So surely, you worshippers are not going to pay the price to enter a mosque. So definitely they are not going to do something like that. But right now, because it's a museum, so it has the ticketing thing to it. Conservationists and art historians have raised concerns about what will happen to the medieval mosaics inside Hagia Sophia, which depict the Holy Family and portraits of imperial Christian emperors, which strict Muslims may demand be covered. So, as I said, this was a church before. That's why there are mosaics, medieval mosaics. These are literally 1500 years old, which have, many different Christian emperors painted on them. And so, if it becomes a mosque, definitely those paintings are going to be erased. Tour guides said that the building may be closed to tourists during prayer times, or even that parts of the building be sanctioned off to non Muslims. So, if you're a non Muslim, you will not be allowed to enter Hagia Sophia. So yeah, this is such an important thing on the world stage, and Turkey is really a very very important player. Turkey is the only country that spans two continents. I mean, even Russia does that, but Turkey is the position of Turkey is very very important. That's why I said Istanbul is a extremely strategically important city, and Istanbul, I think, in my opinion, geopolitically, Istanbul is the most important city on the world stage. AKP party officials suggested holding the first Muslim prayers in Hagia Sophia, or Aya Sophia by its Turkish name, on July 15 to mark the anniversary of a failed coup in 2016 against Mr. Erdogan's government, as I told you right now. During a discussion about the change of status in June, the Turkish daily Hurriyet reported. The court decision came as the culmination of a 4 year campaign by an obscure cultural association that made legal applications to restore a number of monuments, including several Byzantine churches, as mosques. So, Byzantine Empire was stationed in Constantinople, if you don't know, which is present day Istanbul, and that's why there are many churches, Byzantine churches in Istanbul. I have visited Istanbul, and this kind of campaign has been started since 4 years since the coup attempt in 2016 to convert all these churches to mosques. And this is just one part of it. But Hagia Sophia is such an important mosque that the entire world is watching towards it. Hagia Sophia will be the fourth Byzantine church museum to be restored as a mosque under Mr. Erdogan, but by far the most significant one. As I said, why is this making news? This is an article from the New York Times because Hagia Sophia is a very, very important monument. So, Hagia Sophia will be the fourth Byzantine church museum to be restored as a mosque under Mr. Erdogan, but by far the most significant one. In November, the famous Chora Monastery Church in Istanbul and its status as a museum revoked. So, this is just one of the other monasteries and churches that have that are converted to mosques. But why Hagia Sophia is making news is because it is the most important mosque. When the plan for Hagia Sophia was floated, it met a chorus of dismay from religious and political leaders around the world. The ecumenical patriarch of Constantinople, Bartholomew, who is the spiritual leader of the Eastern Orthodox Church, from his seat in Istanbul, said the conversion of Hagia Sophia into a mosque would disappoint millions of Christians around the world and divide Muslims and Christians, since it had long been a place of worship for both. As I said, this was a church before, then it converted to a mosque, so it has changed hands many times. That's why there are murals of Christian kings inside Hagia Sophia, and right now it is being converted to a mosque. So, as you can see, visiting Hagia Sophia on Friday, for the last 80 years, the World Heritage Site has been a museum open to all. This is the grand monument. Which, just look at the dome of this. Hagia Sophia, famous for the grandeur of its immense and iconic dome, was converted into a mosque after Mehmed II, the Conqueror, held his first Friday prayers there in 1453, 3 days after seizing control of what was then the city of Constantinople. This was in the Ottoman Empire. Under the secular Republic of modern Turkey, the monument was turned into a museum in 1984 by Mustafa Kemal Pasha Ataturk. It was named a masterpiece of the World Heritage Site in Istanbul and has become Turkey's most popular tourist attraction, drawing 3.7 million visitors last year. This is the most popular site in Turkey. Millions and millions of people all over the globe come to Istanbul to see Hagia Sophia. That's why this is making news. Mr. Erdogan had voiced his intention to convert Hagia Sophia into a mosque several times. In May, he gave a strong indication that he would follow through on the plan when, remotely because of the coronavirus, he opened a ceremony to commemorate the 567th anniversary of the conquest of Istanbul by the Ottoman Empire. An imam recited a verse from the Quran known as the Conquest Surah, celebrating the Treaty of Hudaybiyah between the people of Makkah and Medina. The idea of converting Hagia Sophia back into a mosque prompted immediate pushback from Greece. So Greece, if you don't know, is literally the seat of Orthodox Christianity. So surely Greece will be the first one to object when Turkey converts Hagia Sophia into a mosque, which sees itself as the higher to the Byzantine Empire. So definitely Greece is like the remnant of the Byzantine Empire. That's why Greece is the first one to object. But surely in the next few days, every country in the entire world is going to object this except the Muslim world. The Greek Foreign Ministry denounced the conversion as unacceptable and a breach of Hagia Sophia status as part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In a strongly worded statement, the Greek Culture Minister Lina Mendoni condemned Turkey's decision as a direct challenge to the entire civilized world, adding that Mr. Erdogan's nationalism had pushed the country back 6 centuries. This is all happening so fast, and you know, as I have always predicted, coronavirus is literally just going to bring us back long, long time, and that's where this is exactly happening right now in real time. President Erdogan has chosen for Turkey its cultural isolation, she said. So surely after this, the secular status of Turkey will completely be abolished. So obviously the World Heritage Site status of Hagia Sophia will be taken away, but Erdogan just doesn't care. He is very very concentrated on his own religious people, as Trump does with Christians in America. Erdogan does that with Muslims in Turkey. In its own statement on Friday, UNESCO said that Hagia Sophia is inscribed on its World Heritage List as a museum, which binds the Turkish state to ensure that no modification is made to the outstanding universal value of the property. The organization added that communities and others concerned with the property should be ensured inclusive and equitable access to the monument. So UNESCO is literally just trying to save its face, but to be honest, Erdogan doesn't care. That's my honest opinion. You come to this channel for honest opinion, so I will give you my honest opinion. Erdogan really does not care whether it's a World Heritage Site or not. Erdogan has said that this is like a local. This is their own court has decided something like this. So they don't care about what the rest of the world says. Presidential spokesman Ibrahim Kalin said Hagia Sophia would be a working mosque and be open to visitors in the same way that Notre Dame Cathedral and Sacre-Cœur Basilica in France hold services and are open to tourists. So yeah, they are trying to justify this. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan allowed Muslim prayers at Hagia Sophia in May as part of a ceremony to commemorate the 567th anniversary of the conquest of Istanbul. So this is the prayer that was allowed by Erdogan in May as part of a ceremony to commemorate the anniversary of the conquest of Istanbul by the Ottoman Empire. The opening of Hagia Sophia for worship does not prevent local or foreign tourists from visiting the place, he said. The change of status would also not affect the World Heritage status of the historic peninsula, which encompasses the Ottoman Topkapi Palace, an ancient hippodrome, and the Blue Mosque, he added. So these are all the very important monuments in Istanbul, which are the Topkapi Palace, which was the official residence of the Ottoman Empire or the Ottoman monarchs, and the Blue Mosque as well. Opening this place to worship will not make Hagia Sophia lose anything from its World Heritage identity, he said in an interview with Anadolu Agency. People can keep going there and visit the place. As our ancestors protected the Christian icons there, they will continue to be protected. But supporters of the move were increasingly triumphant on social media. Finance Minister Berat Albayrak, who is also son-in-law to Mr. Erdogan, tweeted a phrase from a well-known conservative nationalist poet as a master Nasip Fazil Kisakurek said 55 years ago, "Wait, youngsters, either today or tomorrow, Hagia Sophia will be opened." So yeah, this is many people in Turkey are supporting this, and to be honest, even the coup that happened in 2016, Erdogan survived that coup because many people in Turkey supported him. Hussein Gulerx, a pro-government columnist for the Star newspaper, reprinted a column he had written 30 years ago in which he had criticized the conversion of Hagia Sophia into a museum as an unnecessary gesture of the deference to the West that cast a dark shadow over Turkish independence. So, as I've said, this has been going on for a long, long time. So, this a pro-government columnist called Hussein Gulerx for the Star newspaper reprinted a column that he had written 30 years ago. Just imagine how far this goes. Okay, 30 years ago, this guy had printed a column in which he said that Hagia Sophia's conversion into a museum was an unnecessary gesture of deference to the West that cast a dark shadow over Turkish independence. We want back what already belonged to us, Mr. Gulerx wrote. We want back what was cut off from our history, faith, culture, national dignity, state honor. The hesitations of, but what would the United States, the West say, would be removed over this country. So, as I said, China does not care about what America thinks right now, because it has literally just annexed Hong Kong without any condemnation by anybody else. Turkey does not care about what America thinks or the West thinks right now. America is literally in shambles right now. Nobody knows what the hell is going on in America right now. So, yeah, the East is rising up now and the West is in complete decline. And that is the exact same thing that I've been pointing out in my videos so far. He wrote then, if you open Hagia Sophia, you would make our dignified nation happy. So yeah, this is very very important topic on the world stage, and why this is happening is because, as I said, many countries are just going to start looking inward because they don't trust the West anymore. They don't trust America anymore. America is literally going down a spiral of decline. You can hear every day there's a news which is just completely insane. Trump is a completely crazy and irrational person who is just trying to take America down with him. So yeah, nobody cares about what America thinks anymore. America used to be a bully of the world, where everybody literally feared America. But right now, those days are over. Nobody fears America anymore. Nobody cares about what America thinks anymore. So this was my analysis of how Erdogan is converting Hagia Sophia to a mosque. If you liked my analysis, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.